Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Friday, March the 1st, and this is a quick hit on the indexes. And starting off with the Dow. There was no video last night because everything was a giant mess. And you know what? Today ended up being a giant mess. So, what do we have to work with looking for this coming week? Well, you know, we had this awesome sell-off that totally recovered. It ended up, higher than it started, up 35 points, which yeah, that's okay. It's nothing special. We ended with a hanging man, not at the top of a possible range, so that doesn't really mean anything. And what else do we have to work with? Well, I'm going to show you why this is a giant mess. Alright, we have the 14-day RSI moving average going down, we have the stochastics going up, the CCI going down, the RSI going down, the MACD going up, and the MACD histogram going up. It's a giant mess. There really is not any good, anything to glean from this other than at some point the stochastics are going to turn, and so will the MACD. And then this is going to be over. They're going to meet the 14-day RSI moving average. They're going to finish out their move to the downside. But does that mean it's going to happen Monday? No, because the stochastics are still pointing up along with the MACD and the MACD histogram. So we can see a new high be put in, which would force a covering rally, which would push it up higher, and then it could give out. Or it could just give out Monday, but there is just way too much risk going up or going down at this moment. It was witnessed firsthand today. What else is there to say? SPX. Alright, we have the same darn thing in SPX. Same thing. There's no need to rehash. There's a huge risk for a big upside move. There's a huge risk for a big downside move. So the solution is going to wait until it chooses, and that's the best thing that we can do. And to further exemplify how this is a mess, here's the VIX. Alright, so you'd say, well, overall the indicators look pretty mixed on the Dow and SPX. You know, it could go up, could go down, but obviously it's going to run out of space and have some kind of a down. Right. That's what a normal person would think. Here we are with the VIX. It gapped up. It went way up. Hit the 200-day moving average, and then it fell apart. Not a good sign. It's bearish. If this is bearish, the market should be bullish. So you would look at this and say, well, is it going to last? Well, we have a bottoming area trying to form in the heat map. But we have a 14-day RSI moving average which is topped, stochastics going down, MACD histogram going down, MACD going sideways, and barely up on the CCI and the RSI, which would seem to indicate that this sucker is gearing up to go down, which would help the market go up. So in the intermediate term, where it looks like the market should go down, you can't also have the VIX gearing up to go down. So we have a big problem. We have a big mess. So at this time, it's very bad. I mean, if you're on the right side of however which way it moves, it's going to be wonderful. If you're on the wrong side of the trade of whichever way this is going to move in the short term, it's going to be really, really horrible. So don't want any really, really horrible at all. Here we are with TNA. And TNA, we said, had been lagging in the past couple of videos. It did so again, which is not a good sign. It's a sign of weakness, bearish sign. This should be at the top. Instead, it's at the bottom. Beyond that, does it look like we're going to crap out Monday? Not really. MACD histogram, MACD, stochastics, all going up. And, direction is closer tied to those than the RSI and the CCI, although the RSI and the CCI always win out in the end. And the 14-day RSI moving average, of course, trumps them all. It's pointing down what can you say? You can easily get a squeeze in the short term. Following that, it should have a tough time. But how do you square that with the VIX? It's very, very odd. I'm going to look at the internal structure of volume. And this one does have a more bearish connotation to it. Matter of fact, all of the indexes do. So we have three reds. We have the unbalanced volume, which should change course, is going up. We have the accumulation distribution. We've got to tick down. It's in the danger area. But especially if you have an up day on Monday and squeeze, are these going to cross? No, they're not. No, they're not. Not yet, they're not. So, so close, but can't trust it to do its cross at this moment. Going to look at SPY as well, just for further confirmation. And it's the exact same thing. We got whipsaw on the unbalanced volume. Another reason why I had no video last night, it was just a big mess. And today, just another big mess. We need a clear break here. We do not have it. And we're running out of room on the accumulation distribution, but we need more. We need more. And that's all there is to it. It's a real bummer. I had hoped the last, 3 nights that we would get a definitive, breaking move that would identify a clear trend, and we simply do not have it at this time. And that's all there is. Sequester didn't do anything really, not yet. Maybe they'll start pounding the drum come Monday, but we won't know until we see it. And as always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.